Now, the Kenem Empire was first established in 700 AD in the area of north-central Africa, which covered the region of modern-day eastern Niger, western Chad, northeastern Nigeria, northern Cameroon, and southern Libya. The Kenem Empire ruled for over 1,000 years from 700 AD until 1839 AD, by which time it was known as the Kenem-Bonu Empire. The Kenem Empire was a well-known African nation of decadence and power. The religion of Islam was introduced to the empire, and in 1067 AD, Queen Hawa was established as the first Islamic ruler of the Kenem Empire. In the language system of Kenem, which was populated by the Kanuri people, the term Mai meant king. One of the most famous kings of the Kenem Empire was Mai Idris Alooma, who came to power in 1564 AD. Idris Alooma constructed his royal palace in the city named Gambaru. King Idris Alooma was an outstanding statesman, and under his rule, the Kenem-Bonu reached the zenith of its power. He is remembered for his military skills, administrative reforms, and Islamic piety. Many of his feats are known through his chronicler, Ahmad bin Fatwa. The king engaged in some battles with surrounding groups such as the Hausa and the Tuareg, and so he introduced fixed military camps with walls. Mai Idris Alooma was a devout Muslim and made his pilgrimage to Mecca in Arabia in 1571 AD, bringing back with him many Islamic scholars from the Middle East. In Mecca, Idris Alooma established a hostel where citizens from the Kenem Empire could stay while on their pilgrimage to the Holy City. He also implemented institutional reforms to establish Islamic Sharia law across the empire and constructed numerous mosques. Having a keen interest in trade, he introduced many more camels to reduce the reliance on donkeys and oxen. He improved the navigation of the local rivers with the implementation of larger flat-bottomed vessels. Under the king's leadership, the empire continued to play a major role within the trans-Saharan trade routes. The empire produced goods such as ivory, perfumes, wax, kola nuts, ostrich feathers, and cotton. In addition, he introduced standard units of measure for grain and expanded agriculture by moving farmers into new territories. Idris Alooma developed diplomatic relations with the Ottoman Empire, who were an Islamic empire which were based in Turkey, east of Europe, and on the border of modern-day Iraq. Idris Alooma sent his emissaries to the Ottoman Empire, who negotiated a guarantee of security of life and property of Kenem-Bonu travelers in Ottoman territory. King Idris Alooma ruled until 1596 AD. However, the splendor and prosperity of the Kenem-Bonu Empire would continue well into 1893 AD.